coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kiyomiya.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's no run. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Julio Urias starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He went deep in the contest last night.
JT Realmuto.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the 2nd.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
So striding in, Colton Keogh, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Cahill giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in once again, number 30. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another chance. Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Colton Keogh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Starlin Castro.
Working for the punch out, and the it's hit to third. 5-4. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Standing in, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI. Next up for Los Angeles, Colton Keogh. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Matt Kemp would be next. Now the 3-2. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. So here's Matt Kemp now. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strain. At the plate, JT Realmuto is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Holiday.
This the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
No runner, cut hold.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back.
Next for the Dodgers, Colton Keogh comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So stepping in, Colton Keogh. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and we're headed for a 15. 6-4 the outcome today. The Miami Marlins earn the win, although it's It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball. From Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Two and two. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strike 6 times. Popped high in the air. Keogh has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Josh Harrison stands in prior matchups with Chad Kuhl. He carries a .308 batting average.
Harrison.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. Bell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Matthew Ramos.
Second baseman, Matthew Ramos.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
One.
He's on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Holton Keo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 5.
Polanco.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Rounded to the right. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their division. About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodgers. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Hanley Ramirez, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To first, played on the backhand, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here comes another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Huff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harrison moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Digging in once again, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. No hits to this point. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Souza is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 4.
Manny Machado.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended. Ready for another shot now, Colton Keogh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Pollard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. Ready once again, Colton Keogh, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Yimi Garcia wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. An unexpected summons. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The player makes one of his own. The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. But not.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
And our situation as we welcome you to this one. Runners at first and second here with 2 away in the inning. Now at the plate, Holton Keo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
12-2, the final score in this. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park. Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Anderson.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first two strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put ball.
Set to get his day started, Leo Estrada, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-2, here it is. Third, this could be two. Gloved by Turner. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Keogh, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to left field.
Halfway, find the ball.
And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Seager isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Great job right there.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And a dive, but he's back in. 4 runs here in this half inning. And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Next up for Los Angeles, Colton Keogh. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colton Keogh.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Anderson has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next for Miami, JT Realmuto is tasked with starting the Marlins sixth. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Keogh. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Brinson is right there, 1 down. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
JT Realmuto.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Brinson is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all. And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there.
So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
The batter, first baseman, Colton Keogh.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Keogh brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Keogh stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
An agent calls to check in with one of his clients. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs. Stepping up to the plate, Colton Keogh. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now at the plate, Brandon Stedman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied into straightaway right. Macbeth has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Next for the Dodgers, Julio Urias. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out.
So striding in, Colton Keogh. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bellinger at second. Puig at first. One gone. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Freddie Freeman.
Ground ball left side. Keogh ranges to throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Coming to the plate now, Colton Keogh. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Colton Keogh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So coming to the plate, Colton Keogh. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bellinger on second. Puig on at first with 2 down. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the 0-1. To third.
Go hard,
Swanson brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1. Now batting, Jonah Macbeth, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Keogh is there, makes the play, 1 away.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Dodgers hosted a 3-run. Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dio. It's been an ugly...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Newcomb, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 3-1. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
No runner, cut hold.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, changes.
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, number 20, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Working for the punch-out and the off. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that.
Stepping in, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Turner on at first, nobody out. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That a way to find that sweet spot right there.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Level fielder, Matt Kemp.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and Kemp has bounced into a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 20, a hit in 2 tries so far. A pause and the 0-2. Right into the shift. Keogh right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Keogh. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sean Newcomb notches his
player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Almora, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Third home run for him on the year. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whip.
Riding in once again, Colton Keogh. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Fifth. Digging in once again, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. So 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Solarte is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Ready for another chance. Colton Keogh. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cubs wrap up their 20th road win of the season. And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Colton Keogh has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Drilled to the right side. To second for one. Back to first, a double play. And Adam Liberatore takes the mound.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium tonight. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Colton Keogh, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Colton Keogh, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Leading off the inning, Colton Keogh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball that time, not even close. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Misses. Ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for the Dodgers, Josh Harrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
John Harrison.
The first pitch, here it comes. In there, now the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left.
Right here.
Oh, this kicks right off of him. Keogh rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. The tag by Santana, and he is out at the plate. Ready for another shot now, Colton Keogh.
Third baseman, Colton Keogh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Burns. One down.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium. Rich Hill gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career batting line against Hill. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison has it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped up. Keogh shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Colton Keogh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now in the box, Colton Keogh.
21. Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Reyes.
Carlos Reyes.
The 0-1 delivery.
2-2.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly stepping into the box. Colton Keogh. He singled his last time up.
Colton Keogh.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Reyes is there, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the first baseline, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 1 run on 1. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Rich Hill earns the win, his second. Jake Arrieta.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around. Trevor Williams gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's all...
Into the box, Colton Keogh.
Colton Keogh.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on. Striding in, Colton Keogh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Ramos. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in now, Colton Keogh. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that one just missed outside. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. 4-2 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through and it